Good afternoon and welcome to quarterfinal Saturday here from the Blaine Super Rink. Rink number 3. Quarterfinal number 3 is just about underway. Quarterfinal number 1 ended with a major upset. Hastings knocked off by Edina Green 5-2. Right next door we have Chaska Chan leading Minnetonka 2-1. And now game number 3 is Hermantown taking on Andover. Hermantown got here by defeating Moorhead Black yesterday 7-2, and then Rochester 4-1. Andover squeaked by Edina White in a shootout yesterday 6-5, and then beat Woodbury Black 6-1 last night. Their leading scorer is Wyatt Meyer with 2 goals and 4 assists. Leading scorer for the Hawks, Grant Peterson, 3 goals and 2 assists for the Hawks. The kids will be picking the pucks up here soon. And after they pick up the pucks, we'll do the starting lineups and national anthem. And after the anthem, we'll drop the puck and kick it off here from Blaine. I'm Tony Scott. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast between Andover and Hermantown. And good pressure right out of the gate by Bodie Hess. It all started, though, with Hugh Sadeko, his breakout, and his ability to get things moving quickly. Hawks get it out to center. Now busting through was Max Anderson. He's knocked off the puck, and the Hawks really moved that puck well right now. This is going to be a good game. That's Anderson, loses it. Now getting it back. This is Heim. Heim had a big game yesterday. He was a player of the game in one of their 2 wins. I think it was their second win. I'm pretty sure Anneli Klingelholtz shot. Goal! Ripped it top shelf. And a nice shot there by Hunter Turvo. Nothing Klingelholtz could do about that one. In the high slot. Anneli was the hero yesterday in their shootout win over Edina White. Edina Green got it all the way to the semifinals now. They're playing tomorrow morning. Andover slides it across. Now a 2-on-1 right out of the gate. Cutting through. We're getting an interference call on that one all day long. Believe that's going to be Avery Munger with a tackle, a hold, everything under the sun. I think it'd be interference is the easiest way to call that one. Interference. I think the referee's going to come down and, ooh, we have a loose piece of equipment here. I don't know what that is. I don't know. He's tying it to the net. We'll figure out what that is in a second. All right, face off to the blocker side of Pfeiffer. On the draw for Andover's Colin Caniff. He wins the draw back. And a wrist shot blocked nicely by Reppy. And we're feeding it back to the point, taken away. Nice hustle there by Caniff. And now hustling for Hermantown is Colquist. He's cut off nicely by the Huskies. Losing it is Peterson. Peterson gets it back, gets it in. After the Huskies lose it in the neutral zone. Caniff finds Olsen. Olsen's pass knocked down. Held in by Peterson. No, he can't hold his own. Now hustling after it is Sadeko. Hugh Sadeko gets it in. Nice pass in front. Comes loose. And now it's Jimmy Peterson back. Hawks full strength. Back checking nicely is Heim. Now busting through. Are the Hawks, but it's cut off. Puck ends up on the half wall. Grant Peterson in front, shot. Big save by Klingelholtz. This one's ripped around. Huskies cleared all the way across the ice. Picked up by Zukov. Zukov to his backhand. He'll race through some traffic. That's knocked away. Now flipping it all the way in the zone is Turvo. Turvo's got the lone goal in the game so far. A nice snipe past Klingelholtz in the early minutes. Cogswell along the wall to Koppel. Intercepted, shot on, save Klingelholtz. This one's going to go wide. Nice feed all the way across the ice to Koppel. He gets through, and it's cut off by the Hawks. Now down low, Peterson. Knocked Down after that one. This one comes all the way out. Icing waved. And it comes out to neutral. A couple incomplete passes there. Munger loses it. And that one's chipped in by French. And it goes all the way down. That'll be icing. On the Huskies, Hawks will have an offensive zone face-off. Blocker side of Klingelholtz. Anna Lee. Fed through the middle to the slot. Shot low. Save Klingelholtz. This one rims around. Right on the stick. Good play there. Holy smokes. Peterson. Grant Peterson. Very strong on his stick. This one fed in front. I like this Hermantown team. They won the title in 2017. I think we got ourselves a very eligible team here. They got it down. They're playing the right way. This one hops the stick of Jimmy Peterson. He feeds it across to Reppy. Reppy knocked down. This one slipped out, and Peterson will bring it up. Peterson crosses the lines, waits his turn. Now it's intercepted. Now here comes Caniff. Caniff got the wheels going, fires one. That one's a little wide, and it goes into the corner. Picking up is Jimmy Peterson. Peterson slips off his stick, right on the stick of Heim. Heim makes a deke, makes another deke. He gets pushed off the puck by Peterson. Rimming it around quickly is Reppy, but it's intercepted by the Huskies. Wyatt Meyer in front, shot, ooh, that hit the post. Shot, goal! And the Huskies tie it up. Couple rebounds, that's all they needed, and it's Mason Heim with the equalizer with 6:01 to go. And just like that, we're all square. That's called the announcer curse. You start talking really nice about a team and you curse them. Sorry about that, Hermantown. I won't say any more nice things. I feel like they really started to take control of the game there, and Husky says they got another thing coming there, and now they're getting after it. Low, feed it high. Going low to high there. Nice play for Squirt Age kids. And now the Hawks are able to get it out to neutral. But we're coming right back at it is Meyer. He can't control it. Now the Huskies. Long outlet feed. Here comes Conniff. Conniff held to the perimeter. And they're able to clear it out. Chasing after it is Cogswell. Carter Cogswell. Son of the head coach. Assistant coach Jeff. Used to seeing him on the hometown hockey bench during the summer as the head coach. He plays the role of the assistant to Coach Caniff. John Caniff, listed as head coach. And the puck comes out. I think it hit the bench. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone with 4:52 to go here in the first. I think that puck's going to go back in the O zone, yes. Offensive zone face-off for the Huskies. Cleared back. Held in by the Huskies. That was Thule. Parker Thule with a good hold in there. Now in the corner, Reppy. Reppy tries going weak side. And out comes Grant Peterson. Peterson gets it in deep. And front scores! What a pass through the crease, and sometimes they get under the leg of Klingelholtz. And a nice goal by Jack Peterson. And the Hawks regain the lead. Hunter Turbo with the first goal for the Hawks, and now Peterson giving them a 2-1 lead. I have a feeling we're going to have a high-scoring affair here today. That one's fed on, save Klingelholtz. 2-1 lead for the Hawks. Glove side of Klingelholtz. Face off, center gets kicked out. Now the Huskies will bring it back. This is Gavin Barthel, feeds one through. That's deflected into the corner. Back to the point. This is Sachs, deflected. That one slips out through the pads of Pfeiffer. Now the Huskies trailing by a goal, take control. Busting through, here comes Colquist. And the Hawks fans looking for a trip, probably a legit beef on that one. Colquist did quite a nice job on starting the breakout with that block shot. This one comes all the way out. Munger. That one's intercepted all the way through. Here comes Olsen. Olsen. Good effort there by Ty. That one goes into the corner. Ty's listed as a D. Get a little end-to-end rush there. Into the corner. Here's Munger. This one comes out. No, held in briefly by the Huskies. Now they get it back in the zone. Giving chase now is Wyatt Meyer. Meyer puts the pressure on, held in by Sadeko. And now coming up is Turvo. Turvo knocked off the puck. He gets it back. He'll stay to his forehand side. Nice honest pass there to Anderson. And we get an offsides on the Huskies, who trail 2-1 with 2:31 to go here in the first. Here comes Sadeko. Sadeko loses it on the half wall, chipping it in. Offsides is Carter Cogswell. We're going to face off at center ice. This one cuts in. That'll be offside on the Hawks, just barely. But a golden opportunity for Wyatt Meyer. Game of inches. Game of inches there. Fed in front, knocked away. Running through Meyer. Big hustle there. Great play by Turvo. Wrist shot. Steered away. Good defensive play by Reppy. Peterson. Cut off. Nice play. Hacker, he'll clear it out. Minute 18 to go. This will be icing on the Hawks with a minute 14 to go. The boys straighten out there on the puck drop. Cleared out through the skates of Sachs. Good chance for the Hawks now, turning into a chance for the Huskies. French goes around his guy, steered off the puck. Good hold in there. Very dangerous, but Sachs gets one on net. Puck came loose. And ref blew it dead. Ref blew it dead. Ref's right. Hawks try to clear it. Good hold in there. Two good hold ins there, but eventually they were able to persevere and get the thing out. French, one touch pass. To Sirikos. Sirikos to French. French gets it. Goal! Mason French goes 5-hole. We're tied at 2 apiece. 22 makes it 2-2. Chipping it in is Thule. Now Sachs gets it in. 18 to go. Intercepted. Good play. Here come the Hawks. One more before the buzzer. That one goes just wide. Koppel gets it in front. It's getting late in the period. 4 to go. One chance shot. Blocked by the Hawks. That'll do it for the first period. Score is tied. 2-2. We'll be back here in just a minute.
Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved. I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
Hawks get the puck off the draw and get it in deep, or try at least. Hawks turn it away. And now offside on the Huskies. Excuse me, the Hawks. Hawks leading scorers, Grant Peterson, 3 goals, 2 assists. Avery Munger, a goal and 3 assists. And Max Wheats, a goal and 3 assists. Here come the Huskies back. Cutting in is Jacob Peterson. He's knocked off the puck. Coming back to neutral. Ski jumping off the stick of Anderson into the glass. Hawks get it in deep. Firing that one on net. That hits a stick. High stick on the Huskies. He waves it off. Peterson now. Gets it out to neutral. Lots of Petersons out here today. Holy smokes, that's offsides on the Hawks. With 10:47 to go in this tie score game. 2-2 between the Hawks and the Huskies. Minnetonka commanding 8-2 lead next door over Saskatchewan. Minnetonka will be going for their third Squirtacular trophy. St. Maple Grove's got 4. Cutting in, and Andover walking it in. Heim shot. Save Pfeiffer. Came out and really attacked that puck nicely on that one. Flipping that one out is Peterson. Jimmy Peterson. Now into the zone. Zone goes Koppel. Cockle behind his net. Feeds it up the near wall. Comes out. Perfect pass to the other team by that Husky forward. Now Peterson stops. Saucer pass. Intercepted by Heim. He loses it. And now it's Leonard Sachs. Reverses it to Meyer. Meyer long pass. Right in the tape of Heim. Heim to his backhand. Heim gets one on net. Nice save by Pfeiffer. Jimmy Peterson. Outlet feed to Hacker. Hacker cut off. And eventually, offside's called with 9:41 to go. Get it in, and trying to get it out is Sadeko, and Klingelholtz comes out and covers it up. It slid out right underneath their belly, and the Hawks fans now a complaint. As an official, I can explain to you why there's a lot of quick whistles by officials when they lose sight of the puck. It's player safety, goaltender safety. They're trying to keep that goalie safe, and that puck's, once it's covered, they want to make sure they get that whistle so it prevents them from getting hacked or speared or pitchforked by oncoming sticks. So the sooner they can close that whistle, the sooner they can protect the goaltender. Here comes French. He's got one now, looking for another one. It's fun to see all the multiple legacy kids. Here's another firing one. Nice save, Klingelholtz. She makes a pad save and covers it. Mason French, who scored in the first period, has got a brother, Christian French, who's really bursting on the scenes at the PBAA level. I mean, not that we didn't know who Christian was, but after he had a really great Squirtacular a couple years ago, played well on that Andover team who made it to state last year in PBAA, and now has got the Huskies primed for another run to state. Had a big weekend last weekend at the Moose Goheen for the Huskies. Led the entire tournament scoring. Good job, Christian. I heard he's a good pin trader too, but he's having a, I don't know if he's having a better weekend this weekend with his pins or his goals and assists that he had last weekend in the Moose Goheen. Steering it on net and covered by Klingelholtz. 8:05 to go here in the second period. Packed house. Good crowds all weekend here for the Squirtacular. Shot, save Klingelholtz. Annalie with another big save. She's quite the athlete, we'll just say that. Especially those low pad saves. She makes them look very effortless. I think we're going to see a very similar output today from Braden Pfeiffer. He's getting down low on that butterfly as well. Faking center, taking it wide is Cogswell. Heads up play, gets it in deep. And the Hawks will bring it out on that loose puck. Taking it away is Caniff. Caniff got a man. Cogswell, shot. Save Pfeiffer. Good battle down low. Good hands. Deaking, shot, puck's loose. Huskies can't get it in. Now they'll bring it out. Cogswell bangs one off the wall. Chasing it down now is Reppy. Reppy's pass on the stick of Peterson. Hawks struggling to get it out. That one's picked off. Great play. Sadeko shot. And a good defensive play by the Hawks. Thule gets it in. Now back the other way comes Turvo. Turvo spinning. Looking, can't find anyone, gets it deep instead. Sadeko loses it, picked up. Peterson, shot, pad save, Klingelholtz. Back to the point. Wrist shot quite a bit wide by Reppy, goes into the corner, picked up by Grant Peterson. Grant Peterson off the wall, wide. Now Sadeko rips it around, but it's held in nicely by Munger. Munger's got a goal and 3 assists for the Huskies. For the Hawks, excuse me. Deaking through his mire, it's taken off his stick. Here comes Grant Peterson. Grant Peterson to the forehand. Snapshot blocked nicely by Leonard Sachs. Pops up in the neutral zone or in the slot. And now the Huskies bring it back. Mason French leans to his forehand. Good defensive play by the Hawks. Number 23, Aiden Zukov. And now the other way. Here comes Colquist. Colquist to the backhand. Now to his forehand. Good defensive play. And Klingelholtz will cover it. Huskies fans want a penalty on the French break. Turvo on the draw. Gets it back. Shot on. Save Klingelholtz. She covers with 5:10 to go here in the second period. Andover brought a bus full of people here today. Almost the entire cheering section except 3 rows in front of us are full. And standing room only behind us. Now bringing it out is Cogswell. Cogswell, there's your trip. Going down is Barthel. And the Huskies will go to the power play with 4:56 to go here in the second period. It's in front. Now back behind the Hawk net. Can they clear it? No, held in. Nice play. Quick shot. That one goes just wide by Cogswell. Now they hold it in. All the way down. Klingelholtz will come to play it. Icing called with 39 to go on the power play for the Hawks. Excuse me, the Huskies. Huskies. Hawks, Huskies. It's becoming a tongue twister for me. Most important names, though, are Colin Conniff and Aiden Zukov. Boston Colquist on the draw right now. Colquist is going to give it a race with Sadeko. He gets it toward the net. They go down. Sadeko is dangerous. I'd like to see him get loose a couple times. Here he goes. Sadeko veers to his right. Now back to his left. Feeds it back to the point. Grant Peterson cuts it off. 13 to go on the mini power play. Now a chance in front. Getting it through. Nice play. Shot just wide by the Hawks. Huskies 16 Heim. Cogswell shot. That hits a boot and goes into the near corner. Hawks now full strength. Now it's Cogswell. Gets it back in. There'll be a battle down low. Here comes Caniff. Front shot. Save. Pfeiffer with 3:37 to go. We're still all tied at 2 apiece. Good battle between two smaller goaltenders. Last game we had Connell versus Bromwich, were both taller goaltenders. But all four really gotten it done. Good battle there. Little body contact. The body contact police were out in full force on that one. That's a check. It was both teams, kids going after it a little bit. Polk checking it away is Thule. Thule gets it back, but in offsides a little early was Jack Peterson for the Hawks. 3:10 to go. Here in the second, we're tied at 2 apiece. Hunter Turvo, Jack Peterson for the Hawks. Mason Heim and Mason French for the Huskies. Now it's Thule. Thule off to Hess. Bodie Hess. He'll chase after Aiden Zukov, whose older brother plays for the high school Hawks. Nikolai will fire this one in. Giving chase is Olsen. Olsen to Thule. Thule runs it up the sideboards. And trying to hold in is Turvo. Turvo will be successful. And it comes all the way out. Zukov. Aiden, nice pass to Peterson. Grant Peterson, quick snapshot. Right into the gullet of Klingelholtz with 2:15 to go here in the second period. Scores tied at 2 apiece. A lot of twos on the board right now. Second period, 2-2 score. We're in the 2-minute mark. Now it's Koppel. Koppel goes down. They're going to get a penalty on the Hawks. And a whopping 1-minute power play. It feels like it takes a minute sometimes just to get things set up. So not a lot of consequence these days on the minor infractions. Draw one by Grant Peterson. Now a race to the corner. And this one's going to be on the stick of Grant Peterson. He's able to get it out. And a little regroup for the Huskies. Cogswell Finds sacks very indirectly, but they do get it in. And with 37 to go on the power play, maybe they can get something set up. Maybe a couple nice passes. That'd be a victory. In front, there's a nice pass and a nice goal. Holy smokes. It was all set up by Mason Heim, who finds Wyatt Meyer. And just like that, the Huskies have grabbed the lead on a pretty goal by Meyer, but the big play was by Mason Heim in the corner. Mason, I can see now why he's getting Player of the Game awards all the time. I met his sister yesterday, who is an avid pin trader. Lots of pin trading going on the floor right now. It almost feels like there's so much energy on the pin trading floor right now. And don't take this wrong, but it's got a little bit of Las Vegas feel to it. So much energy in there. French shot, save, Pfeiffer. And what do we got here? A penalty or net off its moorings? Or no, maybe he thought Pfeiffer caught it, but he clearly didn't catch it. Now that one I would question is more premature than when the goalie's lying in the crease covering the puck up. That was a premature whistle in my opinion. See, I'm fair. I'm not always pro-ref. Unlike the guy on TV who always, in the football games, who backs up the refs. Charging through is Mason French. His pass is intercepted by Turvo. And now good pressure by the Huskies being put on. We're under a minute to go. It's been all Huskies here in the second half of this second period. And now they're going to work. Circling, shooting, puck's loose in front. Hawks can't clear it. Back to the point. Koppel. No, that's Sadeko. He gets it in the corner. 28 to go. Plenty of time for the Huskies to add an insurance goal. Now Turvo. Can he clear it? Yes, he does. Cogswell through the neutral zone. Flipping it up is Sirakos, into the zone. 7 to go in the period. Cogswell fires one to the net, and the Hawks looking a little gassed right now. They're able to clear it at the buzzer. They trail 3-2 after 2. We'll be back here from Blaine for the third period in just a minute.
With an injection, we're usually trying to minimize inflammation or block a nerve to prevent it from sending a signal somewhere that causes you pain. So we're not actually masking any of the symptoms or the problem, but we are trying to improve the inflammation or block the pain signal so that people can feel relief.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient. Is there anything you guys don't do?
Not really.
Will you buy any car?
Yeah.
Even that one?
Even that one.
Wow, you do it all.
Luther Auto, over 40 locations and one of the region's largest inventories. Luther Auto, we do it all.
All right, we're back for period number 3. Hawks in a little early. Offsides. with 11:54 to go, 6 seconds into the third. Huskies clinging to a 1-goal lead. That's going to be off. Oh, wow. Very, 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 very tight call on that one. Reppy was 2 feet behind the line all day. He could have walked up 2 more steps, wiped his brow, and still shot it in, and the referee called him for icing. It's a very good call. I appreciate a good call there. Again, I know now I'm pro ref. Mostly pro ref, but when they are premature, I'll say it. Chipped into the corner. Good hustle by the Huskies. Jacob Peterson really stirring up some trouble behind the net. Zukov cleared but not out. Now he clears it. And eventually it gets to the neutral zone safely. And now entering the zone. Here's Barthel. Barthel's had a couple nice runs here in the game. And down by a goal. Here come the Hawks back. Peterson, Jack Peterson. Gets it in the corner. Puts a little pressure on. And now it's Thule. Thule rips it around to Sadeko. Sadeko looks for the long pass. Instead he holds it. Takes it wide around the D. Waits for a full line change by the Huskies. Feeds it through. Totally intercepted there by Zukov. Zukov goes down. And now a chance for the Huskies. Shot. Ooh, just wide by an inch by Mason Heim. Heim has the game winner right now on a pretty pass. No, excuse me. He's got an assist as well. On the game winner as well as a goal of his own. Back to the live action here. Here's Caniff. Caniff gets it in. And now eventually cleared but not out by Peterson. Punched back in by Thule. This one hops the stick of Leonard Sachs. And picking up his Thule. Thule's got some options. Reverse ice. Pass to Meyer. Meyer will go back into his own zone. He'll get chased by Hacker. Hacker putting some pressure on him. And it comes out to neutral. Nice reversal there by the Hawks. Entering the zone now is Munger. Munger gets tied up. Now back the other way. Here comes Leonard Sachs. Sachs. Gains the zone, holds the puck. Now he tries to get it in front. In on the stick. And a golden opportunity thwarted by Pfeiffer on a pretty play to Mason Heim, and Heim couldn't close the deal. And we get an icing on the Hawks with 9 minutes to go in the game. 3-2 Huskies lead this one. Koppel, his puck's taken away. Hustling it down is Cogswell. Carter Cogswell. He's the French. Now back the other way. Here comes Sirakos. You can hear the screaming of the Andover bench. F3, meaning get a forward high. Here's a high forward. French Feeds a pretty pass back to the point. Olsen fires, finds its way through traffic, and Pfeiffer cleans it up. And we get a little brutalization in front of the net. And the recipient of the brutalization was number 5 for Andover, Jackson Koppel. I'm guessing Jackson was not innocent. Was not innocent in front of the net, meaning he got a stick in there. And we are going to get a penalty. Koppel draws one. Koppel draws one there. 16. Hacker really did give him the business. But I feel like if you're going to put your nose in there after the whistle like Koppel did, you kind of should expect, it's kind of like putting your hand inside the chicken coop. You keep it in there long enough, that chicken's going to peck you. And I feel like that's tit for tat, in my opinion, as an official. And maybe the referee felt Hacker took too many liberties. So, you know, get that initial shove back, right? I think that they said maybe that went too far. Sadeko's shot was wide. And it hits the wall. Sadekos holds the zone. Nice play. Holds the zone again. Holds it back beside Colquist. He's able to clear it out. And nice job by Klingelholtz there to draw the icing by holding her stick down at an angle that wouldn't let the puck go in the net, but caused the icing. 34 to go on the mini power play. I have to call it the mini power play. It's only a minute long. Like, literally, it's over before you blink. Needless to say, in other YHH programming outside of the realms of USA Hockey, we will play a 2-minute power play. Penalize the opposing team. It's almost not even a penalty. Cogswell to Sadekos. Sadekos, long pass to Meyer. Meyer gets off her wrister a bit wide. Chasing it is Caniff. Caniff in front. Steered away by the Hawks. Jimmy Peterson. Ooh, almost a great opportunity shorthanded for the Hawks. Now we'll try it again. Here comes Colquist. He loses it. And now we're playing ping pong back and forth. Peterson chips it in. 7:05 to go. 1-goal games. They're the best. You can feel the tension on both sides of this ice right now from both fans. They're almost not cheering. They're so nervous. Meyer, long pass to Heim. Heim on the forehand, feeds one. Hits off a skate. And back the other way come the Hawks. Turvo finds Anderson. Anderson goes down, but he holds on to it. And a big hit behind the play, no call. And now a one-touch pass intercepted. Turvo, quick snapshot, save. Klingelholtz with 6:25 to go. She juggled that one just a little bit, but eventually held on to it. New set of lines for both teams, for the Huskies. Hawks keep Turvo, Hacker, and Anderson out there. Anderson comes off the puck, comes to the puck, can't get it. Zukov to Munger. Munger shoots one toward the net. Pinballs off a couple players into the near corner. Now it cuts out to Sirakos. Koppel now loses it. Picking it up is Turvo. Turvo has got a quick shot on net. Klingelholtz, body in front, covers it. With 6:01 to go. Winner of this game goes to the semifinal. Loser plays a game tomorrow sometime. Winner plays in the semis tomorrow in the 8 o'clock-ish hour, maybe 9 o'clock-ish hour. We have 4 semifinals in the morning, and then 4 championship games after that. Bronze first, bronze, gold, then silver, then platinum. We're in the platinum top division here in this broadcast. Shot on that. That hits crossbar. That beat Klingelholtz. Another shot deflected by Sirakos. Off the stick of Grant Peterson, and they clear it out. Chip that out. Intercepted now Munger. He crosses the line, chips it in, and the Hawks will come after it. Thule fakes to his forehand, goes to his backhand, back to his forehand. Intercepted in front. Klingelholtz can't get it. It's down. Oh, big play. Big defensive play by Sirakos in front of the net to clear it. Now it's Yukov's shot. That hits traffic. Now it's the Hawks applying some major pressure right now. That's lost in the skates. French can't catch up to it. And offsides called with 5:05 to go. Bring it in. Barthel gets one off. Save Pfeiffer with 4:56 to go. We have two semifinalists now. The winner of this one will be the third. Andover never won the Squirtacular. They've had some epic moments dating way back to one of the first ones ever, if not the first. It was probably the third. It was the third Squirtacular. So that would have been in 2014 or 15. Fired on net. It would have been in 2015. So 11 years ago. Gunnar Thorson. That crew of 2002s. Some really big names in that one. Wyatt Kaiser walking the line. Wrap around, covering is Pfeiffer with 4:13 to go. They were playing Rochester in Bloomington Ice Garden Rink number 3 in a quarterfinal game, just like this. And something happened with a call. It did not go Andover's way, and it was extremely obvious. And ended up, Rochester ended up winning the game and then winning their semifinal and making it to the championship game where they lost to OC Maple Grove. It was one of the most, it was a 2-0 game. It was a 1-0 game, and Andover had all of the pressure, all of the excitement in that one. Fun to watch. Right all the way across. And they'll chip it in. No, it was Gavin Thorson. It would have been the Gavin Thorson shot. Goal! Loose puck comes in front. And the Hawks tie it up. On a loose exchange in front of the net. Grant Peterson with his 4th goal of the tournament. And the Hawks fans are going crazy. It's tied at 3. Munger finds Peterson. Peterson enters the zone. And now the Huskies will answer. Cogswell gets it through. Caniff shot. Oh, and a big save by Pfeiffer, robbing Meyer of his 2nd goal of the day. Wow, he's clearly upset. He saw some nylon and couldn't put the puck there. As the clock winds down to 3:22, Hawks get a new set of skaters. Pfeiffer has been outstanding. Klingelholtz has been outstanding. Fun to watch. Cogswell, poke check, can't hold it in. Meyer can't control it, taken away. Turbo shot, blocker save. Klingelholtz. Caniff Clear it out. I have no idea what I missed. I think a hand pass, maybe. Not called. Clear it away. I'm looking for the clock. They're going berserk. It must have been a hand pass. Because that was after a while, that's the repetitive words I kept hearing from the Hermantown fans. Fed in front. Good pass. Turbo intercepted at the last second. Bringing it out is Meyer. Meyer's been legit today. Makes another move. Can he get in front? No. Steer it off to the side. Sirakos holds the zone. Good play there by Sachs. Sachs holds it in again. Sirakos will get after Reppy. Sirakos with it. Rips around. Shot. 2 saves. Goal! It's open on the back door. And Mason Heim with his 3rd point gives the Huskies the lead. 4-3. Oh my goodness. Mason Heim, have a day. Not over yet. Not over yet. It's been a goal fest here the last 2 minutes. Let me tell you, it's the 30 seconds after a goal, especially the big goals, where you gotta be on your alert. 30 seconds, watch right now. 2:16 to go. Huskies clear it. Mason French can't take it away. Munger taken away, gotten in deep. Nice play by Sirakos. Here comes Zukov, long pass. Nice pass, cutting through. Quick shot, good defensive play by Sadekos. Now it's French. Deeks gets checked. No action. They're not calling anything now. We're down to $1:45. Held in by the Huskies. Zukov punches it out. Sadekos fires it in. Good play there. He's been solid all day. Solid game today by Hugh. French back to the point. Deep in there by Sadekos. So not only is he skilled, he's got a high IQ. He's like, hey, I'm not sending it across the blue line now. Held in by the Huskies. Sadekos gets it to the red line, dumps it in successfully. 1:09 to go. Can't pull a goalie with the puck in your own zone. Good play by Meyer. Huskies all over it. They are not playing defensive hockey at all. Fed across. Heim back on the ice. Shot. Blocker save Pfeiffer. Good pressure right now by the Huskies. Now it's Grant Peterson. He'll take it wide. No call there. Good defensive effort. Huskies clear. Goalie is out. Chipping it in. Hawks are onside evenly there. Cogswell clears it. And they'll fire it all the way down. This could go in. Oh, off the post and out, icing with 27 seconds to go in this one. No timeouts in the quarterfinals. Semifinals, yes. Quarterfinals, no. $27 to go. It hits the post. They're thinking that's icing. It's not icing. It hits the post. It's not icing. It has to go in the net, or anything outside the net is not icing. I mean, it is icing, not ice. They were hoping for a no ice. Here we go for all the marbles right here. Berth in the semis. Puck's loose. Who wants it? Back to the point. Shot. Deflected. Klingle holds. Covers. With 19 to go. That puck was all over the place. Oh, big save. 19 to go. Colquist on the draw. 6-on-5 hockey for 19 more seconds. Held away. Slapped out Heim. No, they can't clear it. Now it hits the ref skates. Can Sadekos clear it? He does. It's going to be close. Just wide with 6 seconds to go in this game. Holy smokes. One more exchange. One more for the Huskies to hang on. Or could the Hawks send it to overtime? Colquist on the draw. He's got to get it to the net, you'd think. Slap shot face off for him. Gets it through, shot, Peterson, glove save! Klingelholtz with 2 seconds to go. Holy cow, a big glove save by Annalee. It's not over yet. Not over yet. One more of those, and we're going to overtime. But that took 4 seconds, though. Puck's down, he gets it through, and that'll do it. The Huskies knock off the Hawks. And they're on to the semifinals with a 4-3 win over Hermantown. What a game. What a game by both teams and both goaltenders. Holy smokes. What a game. Mason Heim likely our player of the game, but serious honorable mention to that goaltender wearing number 1, Annalee Klingelholtz. And, you know, you got to tip your hat to Braden Pfeiffer as well. He played a hell of a game for the Hawks. Thank you for tuning in today's game. We'll see the Hawks tomorrow morning, bright and early on Rink 5.